Tony, when's the last time that I spoke about Maureen?
About a little bit more than 2 weeks ago.
Right, I haven't spoken about her. I don't talk about her. When's the last time I spoke about the other one, Angela?
Same time, about 2.5 weeks ago.
Okay, I haven't spoken about either one of them that I remember anyway. About Angela, I don't know, but Maureen, I know I haven't spoken about, but she can't help herself. She needs to talk about me. She needs to grab links on panels and talk about me. So what happened this morning, the same time, the same phone call when I was asked about not letting Mozzie Girl up on the panel, I was asked, did I know that Maureen threatened my life? I said, absolutely not. I didn't know anything about it because if I did know about it, I would have surely spoken about it, but I didn't know anything about it. And I was going to do this public. And then I said, you know what? They already said publicly that they have somebody over here who gives them the clip. So they'll probably hearing it anyway. So, um, whatever. Now, I had no idea that Maureen threatened me. So I asked the question on here, did Maureen really threaten my life? So that's just asking a question. And of course that made, that triggered her. But I just want to show everybody something. Enjoy, people.
Big Bad Malmo wants to whack Angel Gotti. Listen to Big Momo in her own words.
Number of it, I was beyond pissed. I was seeing red. I was laying in bed. I was trying to go to sleep, and I was like, this bitch, this fucking bitch, like how dare she? Like, and I couldn't feel like my whole body was on fire. Like, I was sweating. That's how bad my body was on fire. Like, if I would have come out of my body, you know what I mean? Like, I actually thought, I was like, I'm going to jump in my car. That's a 2.5 hour ride. I can make it there in an hour and 15 fucking minutes. And like, you don't know what I was thinking. Like, I was very, very homicidal that night. Like, if she was in front of me, she would have been dead.
Maureen, listen carefully, okay? When you do decide to come here, just pick a day when I don't have the baby because I really don't want my granddaughter seeing me beat the fuck out of you. So, the day you do want to come here, you let me know which day it is. I'll make sure the baby's not here. And let me just tell you this, Maureen. Um, I asked you a simple question. Now you keep lying about that question that I asked you, and I didn't ask a funeral director from the state of New York. Actually, it was a friend of mine who asked a funeral director in the state of Pennsylvania. Okay, Pennsylvania, not New York. Okay, about a death certificate. Excuse me. I didn't ask any particular funeral parlor. I just said, if someone doesn't have a death certificate, what does that mean? And it means they're not dead, is the answer that I got back. They're not dead. Okay. That's the only thing I said. Whatever. Um, Here now. Hmm. This is what is a little comical to me is that you made this threat or you talked like this, like a half a man that you are, okay? And you said that you were feeling homicidal, okay? And then I heard that you said that you want to testify against SoFlo, okay? You said that you're waiting for some kind of court action or something with SoFlo, and you want to testify against him. Ange, is that ratting? Is that Rena? I want to ask you a question. You called me an effing twat last night. Really? Maureen, you know I know your husband's name, right? You know I know his name. I know all his alias names. Where's his death certificate? There's no death certificate for your husband. Isn't that a little strange? I asked a friend who owns a funeral parlor for 35 years. Like, how come a person does no? If a person doesn't have a birth certificate, then I mean a death certificate, they're not dead. Really strange, real strange. But I'm a liar, and you called me a twat. Hmm. You can refuse an obituary, but not a death certificate. Hmm.
No, you can't.
No, you can't.
Endorsement or factual representation by this channel.
Okay, so we got through that. Let me just show what I said the other night when it came to more mean, because that's what I can't. You can't make this shit up. Hold on.
No, you cannot.
Yeah, let me get it. What I said.
What's up, Carol, Kathy, Mozzie? Hello, Joy.
Okay, can you see this?
I can see it.
Okay, so you can see it. Let me get to the exact spot. Hold on. Come on, get out of here. Okay. Okay, this was what I was talking about when the little bitch face little boy said that I was in danger 4 years ago. I was in danger, because MRE was so dangerous. But whatever, I guess I was in danger. But his friends now who sit up his ass, they're not in danger. I was in danger. But that's what I was explaining here. But let me know. You can see it, right?
Yep.
All right, where do I gotta go to? Okay, we'll start here. I haven't supported or defended or spoken to MRE. It's over a year. Whose fault is it now? How come it's never the people who are supporting him till today's fault? Why is that? Why is it, Casperosa, that you will sit and say, her life was in danger or she was in danger? Well, how about your friend Angela? Is she in danger now? Or no, there's no more danger anymore? It's just that when it came 4 years ago, here's another thing, Casperosa. I didn't even realize it that you and my brother parted amicably, very amicably, 4 years ago. February, this month is 4 years ago, and yet you can't stop talking about him or me. You can't get over him. I don't know what it is about these people that when there's no longer any relationship anymore, they can't go away. Just go away. Go away peacefully. You're sitting like a stalking sick bitch. This is like crazy shit. Maureen, I want to ask you a question. You called me an effing twat last night. Really? Yeah, she has a beautiful mouth when she gets on panels, but she called me an effing twat. Let's go. Maureen, you know I know your husband's name, right? You know I know his name. I know all his alias names. Where's his death certificate? There's no death certificate for your husband. Isn't that a little strange? I asked a friend who owns a funeral parlor for 35 years. See, I never said I asked in Philly or anywhere else for to give me the death certificate. I said I asked a friend who owned a funeral parlor for 35 years. Like, how come a person does not? If a person doesn't have a birth certificate, a death certificate, they're not dead.
No.
That's what the funeral director said. Really strange. The funeral owner, sorry. Strange. Real strange. But I'm a liar, and you called me a twat? You can refuse an obituary, but not a death certificate.
No, you can't.
No, you can't. Hold on.
Mhm.
Okay. So where did I say that she needed to produce a death certificate? Where did I say that? I didn't say that. Now, I'm going to tell you something that's real strange, very strange, is that she flipped out, screaming, cursing, crying over that. Why on earth would you scream, curse, and flip out? Call me every filthy name under the sun, go on somebody else's show, flipping out over just that. Does that make sense?
No, it does not.
Does that make sense to anybody that she would flip out over what I just said there?
No.
Right, exactly.
Unless you struck a nerve.
Yeah, obviously I did. Okay. Now getting back to the other stalking bitch. Listen, Maureen, you have a serious problem. You have a serious anger issue. You've had it all these years. You used to do it. You used to curse out John Alite so bad that he swore you were my brother John. He swore he was fighting with a man because that's how horrible your language is. You always had an anger, some kind of anger issue. We're talking about 10 years ago. Excuse me. Talking about 10 years ago. Okay.